What's up, Wolf Pack? This is Paul from Alpha Wolf, Knife and Weapon Review. Now what we're going to talk about today is EDC Carry. Now how many of you guys use a pouch like this? Once in a while I will carry with a pouch. This one is a nice little copper EDC setup and a stainless steel pen, just because I don't have any copper pens or anything like that. And copper, remember, does patina a little. So if you guys don't like the look of copper getting a little darker, then go with titanium or stainless or something like that. If you want to keep everything the same color, if you don't care, you know, some people like things to match, but if you don't care, then whatever. I mean, once in a while, when I do carry this, most of the time I carry the Benchmade 535 bug out anyway. I don't really carry the Kershaw Leek as much, once in a while, but not as much as I do the bug out. Bug out's just a little bit better in my opinion with titanium scales and all that. So on the back of this, there's a spot for your belt, or you can hook it in like this onto your pants. I just do the belt, but if you're going quick or something like that, or you don't have a belt or something, you could just clip it right onto your pants. It's good because you can hold a pen, hold your knife, hold a flashlight, basically without filling your pockets. So if you have your keys and other things in your pockets, you know, a lot of the times you don't have room for all this. You know, once in a while you do need a pen, you know. Flashlights come in handy when you're working on all kinds of things, especially like car stuff. You need to find the bolts and things like that. Kershaw Leek, it's a great knife, really is. Comes to a nice sharp point on there. It's already starting to patina pretty good from when I showed you it last time. You can kind of see underneath a little bit the original copper color. But yeah, Kershaw Leek is a great knife. I like the way this one looks, especially with the copper. Looks good. Little patinaed, you know, little aged look. Nothing wrong with that, you know. And I have my little baby flashlight. Once in a while you guys see me pull this out to look inside knives and whatnot. It's just a nice little tiny flashlight. Doesn't weigh much, doesn't weigh you down. Got just enough light to do what you need to do, you know what I mean? It's not a mag light or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And you know, I like to have a pen. I actually have a tactical pen too. This is semi-tactical. I don't know what you'd consider solid tactical if it's got a glass breaker on the end or something, but you know, I have a tactical pen in my car in case I do need to break glass. Well, it's actually my truck. In case, God forbid, I flip over. I'm on the coast or something like that. I don't intend anything to happen, but you always got to be prepared. Have a glass breaker in your car or truck just in case. You know, I'm on the coast, so if I somehow wind up in the water and I need to break the glass, it's good to have a glass breaker in your vehicle. I mean, even any sort of pen would work too, but knife, believe it or not, you could just, it's got a point on it. You could shatter glass with just about anything hard, especially on the inside, because the curve, you know, when it's the outside part is a lot harder to break than the inside part of your car, but that tempered glass is no joke, so be careful if you ever have to break that. You could really hurt yourself on your elbows and things like that. But if it's a life or death situation, the last thing you're gonna think about is breaking your knuckles or something like that. So getting back into my little setup here, I've shown you guys this this copper EDC collection before. It's just a little knuckle thing. I don't really carry it, but it's kind of cool for show. A little paperweight. You can get a little lanyard hole. I don't carry that outside. I don't feel the need to. Nice solid copper dice. What do we get? 10. Whew. You guys know I like this Memento Mori and Memento Vivere. If you guys don't know, you guys seen my other videos, that basically means live your life, because you never know when it's going to end. She basically says you're going to die someday, so live your life to the fullest. And this beautiful 2-ounce copper coin. It's actually a medallion because it's pretty big. Strength, freedom, pride. And you've got a nice American flag on there from the Golden State Mint. That's a great little coin. It's kind of cool. I like to collect coins. Quite a few different coins I have. Maybe someday I'll show you more of my coins. You guys have already seen the Reaper coin before, but I have silver coins and different things too. And this nice little sleeve for a Bic lighter. Now what is that? Let's see if I can get a good close-up view on that for you. Mason Forge, basically. I don't know if you can read it, the way that the light is here. Oh well, Mason Forge. Yeah, it's a sleeve you put your Bic lighter in, basically. So what you do, you can get it out, take any Bic lighter, slide it right in there. Comes in pack of 2. These things are actually pretty cool. If you want to see where you can get any of this stuff, I have a previous video on a copper EDC collection. You guys could check out. If you want to see the stuff more in depth, that's why I'm not doing a full review on the Kershaw. I already did at one point. But yeah, I mean, all this stuff is kind of cool just to have like coinciding colors and whatnot. And this thing right here, like I said, it's the Easy Ant. This thing's fairly cheap. I believe I got it on Amazon. I'll have to leave a link. But everything holds in really well. And like I said, it keeps you from having to really fill up your pockets. You know what I mean? Everything slides in nicely, comes out nicely. This is more or less meant for a bigger flashlight, but flashlight's got a clip, it'll fit. So I mean, that's a great little setup. I put this back on just to show you what it looked like, but when I carry this, I don't use this. You're not going to want to use the leather lanyard when you carry something like this. Yeah, I guess some people would, but put it back on just to show you what it looked like. But yeah, that leather lanyard just kind of gets in the way. So yeah, it's a great little setup. Why don't you guys leave a comment if you guys use leather pouches at all. The only time I really use the leather pouch is if I need a pen and a flashlight, because the pocket knife I just put in my pocket most of the time. If I have a secondary knife that I carry, sometimes this is a good option. I've only carried this a couple times. Like I said, it's not anything that I carry every day. Most of the time I'll leave the house, I just carry one knife. You know, sometimes two if I have a specialized thing I gotta do and I gotta use, like, that would generally be a utility knife at that point for other things, you know what I mean? One pocket knife, it's usually this one, is the one I like to carry. Great knives. These Benchmade 535 bug outs. And I have a video on me putting these scales on there and patining the titanium. Yeah, it was great. I heated it up with some with a torch. Give it this nice little patina. You know, they're great knives. And then I did a video where I polished that edge on there, sharpened it, polished the edge. It still held up pretty nicely. Nice mirror edge, if you can see that. Yeah, it's a video on the Lansky sharpener, basically. Yeah, these knives are great. So yeah, let me know if you guys use pouches for anything, and you know, what you have for EDC collections and things like that. And yeah, I'll just leave a little like if you like that video, and I will see you guys on the next one.